long time no see. At least, I mean, you guys have seen me, but I haven't filmed in like 2 weeks. So I might be a little bit rusty on this because I filmed all my videos before I left on my vacation. And so it's been like 2 weeks since I filmed. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I've been really sick. I got sick on my trip and I'm still recovering, you know, almost a week later. And so yeah, I sound a little under the weather still. Feeling better, just, you know, still not back to normal. But I really wanted to film my haul for you guys. This is going to replace my Friday favorites. I might try to film one at the end of the week, but and put it up Saturday, but I'm not sure yet. But I definitely wanted to get a video up because I didn't have one up Wednesday. So this is kind of taking place in my Friday favorites. But I got a ton of fun stuff in Europe. I think pretty much everything was purchased when we were in London. Everything is drugstore except for 2 items. So I will start with all the drugstore stuff. And then also I wanted to mention for the month of July, I'm going to be doing Beauty on a Budget July. That doesn't have a nice ring to it. I was trying to figure out something that sounded cool, but Beauty on a Budget July. Whew. That's all I could come up with. So basically every video that I do, I'm only going to be wearing drugstore, well, in my real life too, outside of filming. I'm going to only wear drugstore makeup for the whole month of July. Every video is going to be drugstore only. So the stuff that I got, I want to do first impression reviews, and it's all drugstore stuff. Also, I just have a lot of drugstore makeup that I kind of want to show some love to. So for the month of July, everything that I will be wearing and showing and talking about will be drugstore. So a few different places. I went to like 2 or 3 Boots, and then also I only found 1 Superdrug. So the first thing I got, all of this stuff was at Boots. I got the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. Now I have one. I have the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. This one is in like a little plastic one, and this is in glass. So if you know if this is the same formula or if they reformulated it or just repackaged it, let me know because I'm not sure. But I do really like this one that I have, and so maybe it's the same thing, I'm not too sure. So I got the Healthy Mix Foundation in the shade 53, which is the same shade as I have in the other one. So I think they're the same, but I'm not too sure. So yes, I got that. I'm super excited to play with that, if it's different, or just to keep enjoying it like I do the other one. I also got the Healthy Mix Serum. It says 16-hour radiant boosting, even revived complexion, gel foundation, and so I'm super excited to play with this one too. So I got the foundation and the serum, and I want to say they're around, I don't know, 10 pounds. So I also saw this. This was new from like their summer collection. It's the Bourjois BB Bronzing Cream 8-in-1. It's supposed to even skin tone, sheer tint, boost radiance, 16-hour moisturization, smooth skin, prolongs tan, SPF 15, and refreshing sensation. This will be great to mix with maybe foundations that are too light because it's just a really nice bronze shade. That way I can kind of warm up any foundations that I already have. And it just gives a nice bronzy glow. If you're wondering what's on my fingers, it is G Bikini. So, and it smells nice. So I'm really excited to play with that, mix that with some foundations, just kind of warm up my complexion, you know, for any foundations that are too light because I'm self-tanning. My face always looks so white in this thing, I just don't get it. Anyways, then I also got the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. I've heard so many great things about this and I really wanted to try it. I got this in the shade 200 Soft Beige. Now that I'm looking at it, I see it looks like it has sparkles in it. It does have shimmer, unless it's just the packaging. But basically it says, first foundation that visibly reawakens and illuminates skin with a radiant glow and a flawless natural looking finish. Instant anti-fatigue effect with peptides and vitamin moisturizing complex. So excited to try that. Also got the Wake Me Up concealer in the shade Ivory. So got those. So I got 3 foundations. I think that's all the foundations I got. And then I also picked up the Wake Me Up Instant Radiant Shimmer Touch in Radiant Rose. And it is a pink, I'll swatch it on this hand. Oh, that's way too much. It's like a pink toned highlight. And I just thought it was really pretty for like the cheekbones or I don't know, décolleté, who knows, it just looked fun. So, it's really pretty. And it actually kind of has like a melony scent to it, but really pretty, so I'm excited to play with that. I picked up 2 concealers, 3 concealers? Well, 3 type of concealers. The Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, which I've heard great things about. Also, the Collection Illuminating Touch Brightening Concealer. Just thought I would give that a shot. And then the Luminaire from Sleek. I picked that up as well. And it's just like a little click pen in the shade L01. So I got those. I also got this mascara, False Lash Effect. Full Lashes Natural Looking Mascara from Max Factor. I'm bummed though because I accidentally got black brown. I never wear black brown. But that's the shade that I got, so oh well. But I've heard good things about this mascara. It just like kind of reminds me of the CoverGirl Lash Blast brush. And then what's next? From Sleek, I got a few things. Okay, here's my other bag. So I got the Sleek palette in Ultra Matte, and one of the shadows already cracked, which is really is crappy, but I did use this when I was on my cruise and I really like it. The colors are really pigmented, they're very blendable, creamy. I mean, they're super pigmented. Well, I probably swatched like the lightest color, so let's find another color to swatch. There you go. So, really pretty, blendable. Really do like my Sleek palettes. I need to show them more love for sure. So I picked that one up. I also got these 2 palettes. This one is the Sleek Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette, and I do have the contouring palette with the highlighter already. If you're in the US, you can order Sleek from their website. I think it just costs $10 in shipping, but their makeup is so inexpensive that it's totally worth it. That's what it looks like. You have a nice bronzer, highlight, and a blush. This reminds me a lot of Orgasm from Nars. A little bit more pink though. And then here's the highlight, and there's the bronzer. Oh, that highlight's really pretty. So I'm excited to play with this. Again, this one is in the shade Light. I love the compact too. It's really nice and sleek. Then they have this new collection, the Blush by 3 Candy collection. So I picked this, the only one that I saw that had a cream blush, like the only palette they had that had a cream blush with it. Cream blush here, and then 2 blushes here. And again, they're all super pigmented. I'll swatch them for you. So this is the cream one, and then those are the other shades. So, and that was a very light swatch. I hardly put my hand in there. So super pretty and excited to play with these. Blush by 3 palette. This one is in Pink Sprint, and it has the color Pink Parfait, Pink Ice, and Pink Teeny. And I just thought those were so fun. There they are swatched. These I think would be fun in the fall too, just because they're so pigmented and just kind of more bolder colors, but with a really simple eye and just like a really fun pop to the cheek. You can also use these as eyeshadows, I imagine. So that one is in Blush by 3 Pink Spirit. The other thing I picked up was this Bourjois bronzing powder. I accidentally ripped the packaging, but it comes in a little compact like this, and you swivel it, and then you have the product right here, and you have the mirror on the other side, and that is what the bronzer looks like. And this was in the shade Olive, 14 Olive. It's a really nice bronzer shade. The Bourjois bronzing powder and the chocolate one, I already have one that my friend Kirsten got me, so I got a backup because I really like it. It's really cute little chocolate, and it smells like chocolate, and it's just adorable. They're Sleek Pout Polish. I picked up 2. One is in Frosting, and it's this really cute pink, and it's pretty sheer. I mean, it's not super pigmented, but it's really, really cute. Feels nice on the lips, and it's their tinted lip conditioner, so kind of like a MAC Tender Tone type situation. So this one is Frosting, which is the light pink one, Powder Pink. So that one is a little bit more peachy. I will show you side by side what they look like. But they are pretty sheer. I mean, they're not heavily pigmented products by any means. So this one is Powder Pink, and this is Frosting. So this is a little bit more of a warm tone pink, and this one's a cooler tone pink. Some lips from Sleek. This first one is a lipstick in liqueur, and it is a sheen lipstick, and this is what their packaging looks like. They're like super tiny little lipsticks. And this one is a nude shade of nude. So that one's liqueur or liquor. One in the color Fuchsia, sheen as well. It's a really pretty pink shade. Love that one, Fuchsia. Also have one in the shade Heartbreaker, coral color, and it's a matte. Yeah, so that one's Heartbreaker. Also picked one up in Papaya Punch, and this one is also a matte. This one kind of reminded me of, I don't know, I'm trying to think what color it reminded me of. Kind of reminded me of a Blaze from MAC that I did not pick up. And so it's kind of like an orangey coral papaya color. It's really pretty, so I'll have to see if I could pull that one off. Last Sleek lipstick I got is Mystic, and it is also a matte, and it's a fun purple shade. Oh, my swatches are getting crazy. So that one is Mystic. Really, really pretty purple. And the last thing I got is this little Pout paint, and I think this is supposed to be similar to the OCC Lip Tars. And this one is in the shade Lollipop, but it's spelled LOL Lip Pop. There it is. So really pretty, excited to play with that. I'll kind of see how it holds up as far as like the longevity, because I do have some OCC Lip Tars that I really love. So yeah, really excited to play with that. Another mascara, this is the False Lash Effect Fusion Volume and Length from Max Factor, which is also in black, which is what the other one was supposed to be. So I got that. I also got the 2000 Calorie Dramatic Volume from Max Factor mascara. From Bourjois, I got this is the wrong color now that I'm looking at it. It wasn't the color that I swatched, but it's one of their eyeshadows in number 05. I don't see a name on it, but number 05. It's kind of a champagne shade. The other one the one I meant to get was like more of a taupey shade. I'm not too crazy about this because as you can see, it's like not really pigmented, kind of powdery feeling. So yeah, this was kind of a bust because that was not what I meant to pick up. Then if I bought like a certain amount of Max Factor stuff, I guess, it had a little free gift. One of the things was this eyeshadow in the color Cream Champagne. And it's actually really a nice like subtle champagne eyeshadow. So I got that for free, that was cool. I also picked up this lipstick from Bourjois. So I'm all over the place. It's their Rouge Edition, and this is in the shade 07, which is a bright pink because, you know, I don't ever wear bright pinks or anything. So yeah, that one is 07. Really pretty and super, super creamy. Oh, this was part of that Max Factor thing too, the free gift. It's in the shade Foxy Amber. It's one of their giant pen sticks, and it's a pretty color. A nice kind of orangey pink. So play with that a little bit. Then I went, well, I guess you could consider this stuff kind of high-end. I don't know. If you're familiar with this brand, let me know if it's considered high-end or not. It's called the Makeup Store. Literally, Makeup Store. I love. So the first thing I got was this Vitamin Day Primer, and it's a moisturizer and a primer in one. It comes in this nice little thing. It has a pump. And I used this, I got this the first day of our trip, and I used it every single day for the rest of the 10 days we were there, and I love it. It just made my skin feel so nice. I didn't use any other primer or moisturizer, just use this in the morning. I really, really like it. You can't order these online, and which is unfortunate. I know that they have one in London and Colorado. They said they had one in Amsterdam, but I went to it and it was closed. Like, not in operation, like closed down, barren. Nobody was there. So that was unfortunate. So I probably don't know when I'll be able to purchase more of their stuff, but I really liked it. Then I picked up a few things. The first is this Micro Shadow in Hyacinth, and it is a gorgeous kind of purple shade. Like, sheen to it, I don't know. It's really cool because it's one of those purples that, depending what you pair it with, it could look silver, it could look gray, taupey. I mean, it's a really fun purple, and it's just super smooth. And that is in Hyacinth Shadow in the color Smog, which is kind of a boring shade, but I happen to really like these kind of dirty browns. A couple of these eye dusts, which are super cool. This first one is in Vampire, which is probably my favorite. I'm going to try to show you. It has the most beautiful sparkle and dimension. If you can see the color, it's super, super pretty. Okay, and there's the color. I hope you can see like the sparkle in it. It's so pretty. Color Strict.
Pretty. Oh, Shazam.
What it looks like. It's just really, really pretty. You can see the dimension to it. So this one is Empire. It's a little bit more purple than the other one. My hands are a hot mess. So it's just really, really... That I got from the makeup store was this high-tech lighter in the color Plantina. And it's really pretty. So it's in a little jar like this. And it is a cream highlighter. And they had so many shades of this. And it's just super, it looks like it's just really metallic-y and really pretty. I think it'd be so pretty on the cheekbones. So that is in the color Platina. So I picked up two high-end, in my mind, high-end products. And it was from Guerlain. I went to Selfridges and I was like in makeup overload. It was unlike anything I've ever really experienced as far as like high-end makeup goes. Just everywhere, beautiful makeup. And so I wandered over to the Guerlain area, and I remember a couple of my friends have this BB cream. I know Kristen Game has it. I believe Lipstick Vanessa has it. And Michelle from Makeup MLC or Makeup by MLC. I think it's Makeup MLC. Anyways, I'm almost positive those are the three girls that have this and are obsessed with it. And it is the Lingerie de Pout Beauty Booster Multi-Perfector Invisible Skin Fusion. I got this in the shade medium because I am tanning. When I swatched light and swatched medium, medium seemed to work the best as far as matching with my self-tan. I love it. It has a pump and it is like the most beautiful coverage. It's not like a full coverage, but it's definitely got a lot more coverage than any of the drugstore BB creams I've tried. It's a really nice finish. It just kind of evens out your skin tone, and I really, really like it. It's also like a product that I've wore it a few ways. I wore it on its own with just a little powder, and I also wore it and then put like a foundation over it for a little extra coverage. But if you want to see a demo and review of it, then just like this video and comment down below, and I will try to get that up before the end of June. Since July I'll only be using drugstore stuff. But really, really like this. It is pricier, but it is awesome. I really like it. So I'm glad that my friends mentioned this and rave about it, because I see why there is hype about it. The next thing I got was, now, I guess since it was my first day in London, I didn't quite understand the conversion rate. So when I was hearing what the cost was in pounds, I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Until I got home and I looked these up online and realized what they cost in US dollars. So I feel a little guilty about this next product because the price was so ridiculously outrageous. I love it so much and I would not take it back. However, I was not expecting it to be this expensive when I actually looked up what the US cost was when I got home. But it is from their like summer collection, and it's the Terra Aura highlighter. They call it Sculpting Powder. And it comes in a compact like this, and it's magnetized and you just pull off the top. It's got a mirror, and then this is what the product looks like. I have used this every single day since I purchased it. It's so pretty, and it has two different shades. You have this middle shade, and then you have this outer shade, and there they are there. And then you can obviously mix them all together, and you get that shade. Wearing this every single day since I got it. It has a nice scent to it. I don't know, maybe it's kind of a florally powdery scent, which I usually don't like, but I find it quite nice. So I've been using this every day. I love it. It's a super subtle highlight. I'm not gonna say how expensive it was because I feel so guilty, but it definitely was a splurge item. Those were the two only like high-end stuff I bought. I bought a few clothing items, but really not too much. clothes at all. It was mainly like a makeup trip. So anyways, that was my haul. I got a lot of stuff. If you guys want to see specific reviews on anything, let me know. I will be doing a first impression review video on each of these 3 foundations. I'll see these all in the month of June, July. You'll see these all in the month of July because it'll be Drugstore July. I'm going to be pulling out my Sleek palettes and my Wet n Wild palettes. Quick question. Would you guys consider Inglot as Drugstore? The reason I asked that is because I'd love to use my Inglot shadows, and they are $6 for 1 pan, which actually is pretty close to the same price as drugstore makeup. So let me know your thoughts if you would consider Inglot as like a drugstore product, because the pricing is definitely drugstore pricing. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Also, if you guys would be interested in having more of a sit-down vlog type video, or just like a chit-chat video of where I kind of tell you about my trip and where we went and post some pictures. I did a little vlogging, but then my camera died and I forgot to bring the charger. So I have a little bit of vlogging footage I could definitely put in there. But if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on the places I went and seeing some pictures, then let me know, because I will gladly do a video and just post it on this channel. Or if you think I should post it on my vlog channel, let me know. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. So I gave you a lot of things to comment or thumbs up or mention or do stuff down below. I'm keeping you guys busy. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you had a great day, and I cannot wait to start playing with some of this makeup, and I'm glad to be back. So I missed you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!